This is an excerpt of a recent PowerUp webinar taking a look at new features inside Adobe software. Hi, my name is Larry Jordan. In this excerpt, I'll show you 3 new features inside Adobe Audition. This is the new tracks panel. If I don't want to see the dialogue tracks, just turn the eye off, and now I'm just looking at sound effects and music. Or I'm just looking at music. Or if I go up to here, I can say, show me only audio tracks, or show me only bus tracks, or show me only tracks that have clips. Cool. I can't change stacking order in the tracks panel. I change stacking order, for instance, here by grabbing a track and moving it up or down. But what I can do in the tracks panel is by enabling or disabling tracks, I can take a really complex mix that's got 50, 60, 100 tracks and start to isolate it so I can find just my vocal tracks or just my guitar tracks. And I can, under track visibility, I can hide tracks, I can create a preset and save it, I can then load a preset. This, for most of my mixes, which are 10 tracks or less, I really don't care. I mean, it's nice and I can turn it off. But for mixes beyond 10, especially as your screen real estate starts to get small, being able to control what tracks you see inside Audition makes a big difference. This is specifically designed for people who are mixing to picture. Let's import, where'd it go? Let's import a whoosh, because as you know, whooshes make everything more believable. And as our 2 women are talking, she stands up, and again, this is all low resolution, so don't worry about the image quality during playback. This is an audio program, not a video program. I think we need to have a whoosh as she crosses. Isn't that, I mean, that's whoosh right there. So I've imported the whoosh. I'm going to roll down here and just drag that. I'm going to add a track. I have a keyboard shortcut assigned for that, and I'll just pull it below sound effects right about there. And I'm going to grab the whoosh and drag it and just drop it in the track. In the past, as I would drag this clip back and forth, the in of the clip would be the piece of video that shows up. But as you can see here, I've got a lot of extra file space where there's no whoosh before or after. So having this thing aligned based on the first frame of the audio doesn't help me in the mix. Instead, if I put my mouse directly on, here's the whoosh, that's the center whoosh. Now as I drag, see that blue line which is in the middle of the clip? That's the frame I'm looking at as I'm dragging this. So I can now find, let's put right at the beginning of the whoosh, right at the beginning of the whoosh, right there, find where she starts to walk, and because my cursor is on the very beginning of the whoosh starts as she starts to cross, and now like a superhero in space, she whooshes in to save the day. Is that not cool? I like that. Now another thing that I like, this is even cooler. We know that we can use the left and the right arrow keys to move around the timeline. If I hold the Option key down, the left and right Option left-right arrow allows me to move between shots. But in video, we are so used to moving according to timecode. I want to move 5 seconds ahead or 20 seconds ahead. Audition has now added a new option. It's in keyboard shortcuts. Go here, type the word jump, and it's jump to time, and there's no shortcut assigned. Click for shortcut. I'm going to add Control D. Press the Enter key to accept it. Now when I type Control D, because I had to assign that, a timecode box pops up right here. I want to go to timecode 5 seconds. And there I am, 5 seconds in. Control D, I want to go to timecode 10 seconds. And there I am, 10 seconds in. Now, if you don't type punctuation, if you just type, say, 500, that means go 500 frames forward, which is not the same thing as 5 seconds. So in Premiere, you must add punctuation to be able to go to seconds and frames, or minutes and seconds and frames, or hours and minutes and seconds and frames. Because if you just enter a raw number, it moves you that number of frames. How can you not love Audition? Yes, you may not understand it, but it is such a powerful program, and it makes our audio sound so good. that I couldn't talk about Premiere without also talking about Audition. This has been an excerpt of a recent PowerUp webinar taking a look at new features inside Adobe software. For the complete version of this online training, please visit our store at larryjordan.com/store and look for Webinar 252. By the way, when you need to stretch your training dollars, membership in our video training library saves you money and time. You can access all our videos for a low monthly price of only $19.99. That's more than 1,900 movies, hundreds of hours on a wide variety of subjects. Plus, premium members can download practice media and projects. Our training covers Apple and Adobe software. We update it multiple times every month. And for more information, visit larryjordan.com/membership. And thanks